Okay, Mr. Let's Paint. Talking about your dreams, painting your dreams. Back again, once again here. always feel as though I'm never really quite prepared to seize the opportunity with the utmost energy. It definitely is. It's always we're always pulling teeth at the beginning of this program, but we will get going here, I believe. Let's see if there's anyone watching. Let's send this over to our Facebook friends. We've got some good dreams over the years. Actually, well, we've done this actually for a few years, but this is sort of the last few months we've been focusing on the dreams. All right, let's get rid of that. What are we doing? I lost you. Are we still here? Oh, shoot, what happened? Okay, I guess we're well. Wait, shoot. Wait. Here we are. Okay, we're still here. I had opened up something that didn't look right. Okay. Let's go there. Okay, so we're live. And let's open up the chat room. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, hey, we got a call. We got a call here. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, how you doing, man? This is Iggy.
Iggy. What's going on, Iggy?
Good. I just remembered a really bad nightmare one time. It was like pretty fucking crazy. Sorry.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Okay.
I had like woke in the dream. I woke up early in the morning and I went to go grab an apple as I did at the time.
Yeah.
And I bit the apple and then just all my teeth in the bite just fell off into the apple.
Yeah.
And I just started pulling teeth.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's the old losing your teeth.
Yeah, that one always losing pretty crazy. Every time I think about it, it always still creeps me out. I'm like, man, what the hell was going on in my life?
Did that happen? Did that happen more than once, or is that just the one time?
It happened multiple times while I was living in a different house. Yeah.
Yeah. The old losing your teeth. But in particular, by biting an apple is what you seem to have found in your particular dream. Was it a red apple, or was it like a green apple?
Actually, yeah, it was a red apple, red delicious. To be exact, I remember.
Do you like that kind of apple in particular, or?
It's just at the time that's what I would eat in the morning. Just try to, when I first moved out, I try to keep things regular. So at the time I was eating a bunch of apples in the morning, and that was one particular one I often ate.
Right. Now, this was it organic, or you didn't worry about that at the time?
No, I didn't worry about that at the time.
These are important. These are important questions, Iggy. Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, so here's let's get the apple going on here, and we'll just kind of make a big old apple, basically, and then we're gonna basically put all your teeth inside the apple or something. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah, I had everything I used to bite it fell into the apple, and then all the remaining teeth I was just able to pluck out.
Oh man, yeah. We're gonna make this a big apple, real big.
I'm pretty crazy just reliving it right now. I'm like, whoa, that's still pretty darn crazy.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I agree. That's a messed up dream in a way, but let's try to get some teeth in there. So then,
I think it might have had been like because I was living in a new place by myself for the first time,
okay.
and I just think like the stress of having to pay your rent by yourself and all that is a new thing, and I
Yeah.
always felt like I don't know, it was like too much or wasn't enough or whatever.
Right. That's a scary dream, definitely.
For sure. Freaking love your stuff, man. I love watching, bro. You're
All right.
doing great things,
Thank you,
bro.
Iggy. Appreciate it. I'm always like, like going, man, what am I doing? Why am I even bothering sometimes? But I keep going, and then we always have some kind of breakthrough, happiness, epiphany, whatever. All right. So you basically lost all your teeth in this apple.
Yeah, and I've actually had that dream multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
While I was living in that house. Yeah.
So, but not anymore. You resolved it.
Yeah. Yeah. It all. Yeah. Pretty much solved. I haven't had that dream since.
Yeah, though you might have it tonight because you're thinking about it again.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah, dreams are kind of weird like that. You watch a TV show and next thing you know you got a dream based on that, and so anything like that can be kind of weird.
Yeah, certainly. Bring you back to that moment, and your brain's already there.
Well, I'm just gonna keep working on this, Iggy, and thanks for the call. Thanks for your dream.
Thank you, man. You have a good one, man.
You too.
Love you, bro.
All right.
Dreams.
Take care, man. Sweet dreams. All right, there goes Iggy on his crazy ass dream. Yeah, the old teeth, losing teeth or teeth falling out. That's a common thing that happens in dreams. I don't know if I'm really getting this very well. Wait a second. The teeth should be. Maybe I got to mess with it some more here. It's going to take some figuring out, maybe. We'll just kind of hack away. Why don't we just hack away and we'll maybe figure it out as we go here. Can't always figure it out. It doesn't matter if we figure it out or not. It's just, it helps to have it figured out, but it's not imperative at the same time. Okay. Oh, maybe he's holding it too. Yeah, he's holding it with his hand because he's got to grasp the. He's got to be holding the apple somehow. Okay, so there you go. Yeah. That's might not be anatomically correct. Don't worry about anything like that. Too much. All the art classes I took, and most of the time it's people spending so much time on anatomically correct. Just smash it down, people. Get some kind of closeness to what you're trying to do. Don't even sweat the fact that it's not exactly what you want it to be. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so let's see. We got that going on there. Let's see if we can shed some light on the rest of this here. You're watching Painting Your Dreams. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. And, well, we're just painting Iggy's dream. He had a dream where his teeth fell out eating an apple. And a recurring dream. No doubt. No less. Gwen Stefani. No doubt. Okay, so we're just going to fill up the canvas and then we get back to trying to get the teeth to try to look more like teeth here if we can. Alright, so we kind of filled up the page here. Made some sense. Okay. There you go. That. And let's see if we can figure out the teeth. Go back to the teeth here if we can. Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to have it. You're going to have to bite a piece, a chunk out anyway. So we got to take some stuff out of that apple. Yeah. Okay. Let's put some thought into this, guys, if we can. Let's wipe away some of the apple. Yeah, let's get to the point. Okay, I gotta clean my brush here if I can, just a tad bit, and fill in the background here if we can. So we'll take the background out. Kind of looks like an apple. Not. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's okay. Oh, I know. It's a little bit of the back end. Kind of a little bit of a yellowing, you know, from the oxidation from biting into the apple. You know, it's not just white, it's got some like inside information there as if it's been bitten into. Okay, that looks kind of good. Let's get a little shading on this. All right, let's take a call here. Let's see if there's another dream to work on. Let's try that. Let's take this next call here. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Oh, hi, it's Paula.
Pella? This is Pella? Hi.
Yeah, close enough.
Oh, okay. What's your name? I'm sorry, I missed it. Ella?
Paula.
Paula. Oh. All right, Paula, you got a dream for us?
Yeah, it's a very weird dream though, and I'm not even sure if you'll be able to paint it.
Oh yeah, we'll paint it. Let me tell you. We're gonna try. Let me put your name on the back here. Pella. Okay, let's see. Where's my Paula. I'm sorry, Paula. Paul.
That's okay. You can call me Paula. That's fine. I like it.
No. I just somehow I do lose track of my senses and logic at times. Okay, Paula.
Yeah, me too.
Pella. Pella Windows. Yeah.
Right.
Actually, I do know a Pella. Go ahead, Paula.
Have you ever known a Paula?
I did. I do. I have a friend who had a daughter named Pella. And then there's Pella Windows.
All right, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
So I have a kind of like a dream that would be hard to paint.
I understand. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do our best.
So, I've always dreamt of my childhood home.
Yeah.
And just revisiting my childhood home, where my mother would be in the childhood home.
Right.
And so, in this particular dream, I'm visiting my childhood home, and then there's my mom. So she's in bed with a new husband.
Oh.
That I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
And then I get into bed with both of them.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but then I have a horrible gas in the bed, and it angers her new husband.
I see.
So
So
your new
your gas is
I knew it'd be
angering.
good.
I'm working on this.
Didn't blow up the house. No. Didn't blow up the house though.
Okay, yeah, I know. You just had some gas in the new. Now, is there any truth? Is there any truth to this? Like,
not at all.
well, that your mom might have had a
No,
new.
because it was a dream. No, because it was a dream.
Yeah. Is your mom still around, or?
No.
And you had this
So all of my
recently?
dreams. Yeah. What does that mean? It's so weird.
I don't know. I'm just asking the questions, and I don't really have a reason
So,
for it. Just
so
kind of.
I guess that would be the mattress.
Yeah, this is the mattress.
Is that the
Yeah.
And then the orange part is the fart.
Well, I thought I was going to be your mom, but it could be your fart. It could be the fart. Just.
I'm not even joking with you. I really did have that.
I can believe that. It's kind of a.
apologize.
No, but I think it's sort of a. Forgive me, the helicopter's flying overhead.
Okay.
I think it's. You're dreaming about. Just being in an awkward situation and passing gas or doing something that makes you feel awkward, like I don't know, belching. I don't know about bar, but it just happens. So
Yeah. So
it's entirely possible that your mom, in another life, is actually with somebody, maybe other than her husband or your dad, I would imagine. Maybe she did hook up with somebody else, and then you in the dream world are, picking up on it and got a little nervous, and you farted.
yeah, I think you're right. I don't know.
This is like
I'd be pretty upset, and maybe then, if this in my dream, and if I went and saw my mom in bed with another man, that might give me some nervous diarrhea.
Yeah,
And then
I would imagine. I mean, I would. It's not something that most people want to have to see their parents. As particularly if they've been together with their significant other, husband, wife, whatever. All the way, whatever. And, generally, you're not going to appreciate the fact that they're dating somebody else for some reason.
right,
Even though
it's just not natural.
yeah, it's like, I couldn't imagine, say, my mom doing the same. I would be like, wait a second now. And
Yeah, because she was a one man woman all her life.
yeah. I understand. I know where you're coming from. I would say that basically, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't have that dream. I just don't. So you're sensitive to that, and you're just not. It's hard for you to imagine your mom with somebody else, basically. And so this is a stranger.
So do you? Yeah. Do you think it's normal for people when they're nervous to get diarrhea?
I mean, I think that happens. I believe that could be the case. You just you get upset, and people you get nervous. You get upset stomach. It happens. Yeah. So I don't, diarrhea. Sure. I mean, that could be it potentially. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so yeah.
Okay, I'm just being silly, but I did really have that dream.
I do.
So-
I don't think you're. I don't think you're pulling our legs here. I totally know you had this dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always dream about my old childhood home and
I
going
do
back
too.
to my childhood home.
I've done
and
that
finding
plenty of
my
times.
mom's there.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a common thing. Or I'll dream about places that I've lived before. And that's funny. I rarely dream about where I live now.
Right. Well, maybe you're up for a move.
Well, I mean, maybe so. And then that way I could dream about this place at the very least.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we'll all just wind up in another dimension.
Well, I mean,
And not.
definitely in the dream state, we are in another dimension at the very least. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got this guy,
True.
and then I got you kind of off to the on the top, and you kind of made a little gas move there.
All right, thank you. That's perfect. That's what I was looking for. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think we kind of captured it a little bit there, huh?
I think so.
All right, Paula. Thanks so much for your
Okay.
dream. It's a beautiful dream, really.
All
You
right.
know, if you're dreaming about your mom, that's beautiful, even though you felt a little awkward, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's just natural human behavior.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay, you have a great night.
All right, sweet dreams.
Okay, goodbye.
Good night. Okay, we got 2 dreams going on here. I'm going to come back to the other one by Iggy, put some teeth on that apple. And then we'll try to finish up this one here, just kind of just fill up the space. I think it's just a matter of filling up the back space a little bit. Kind of got the essence of that's the crusp of the story, you know, her being in bed with her mother and her mother's new boyfriend, and so that's that. That would be an uncomfortable experience, and you may very well pass a little gas and feel pretty uncomfortable on top of it because of that, making it even more uncomfortable because you did pass gas. And all right, I'll just fill this in. It's nighttime after all, I would imagine. Usually when you're in a bed, it's kind of nighttime. That could be in the morning. It could be you're waking up. I just, for some reason, I'm giving it a dark background. Not necessary, one way or the other. The good thing about drawing, or in my case, we're painting the dreams, is that you have a memory, added memory of the dream. Now, of course, these are your dreams. These aren't my dreams. I didn't have these dreams, but I do I can probably go back and I, to some degree, go back to the dreams that you guys have told me, and be able to somehow, at least in some cases, or most cases, I would say, depending on if I did a relatively decent job of explaining what I had in the painting, depicting it. Some cases it might be just a little hard to figure out. Maybe I should put some pillows there for you. Usually beds, you usually have a pillow or something. That's kind of well, this is the bottom of the mattress. Maybe there's put it on some mattress springs. Let's put some mattress springs on there, or like a little, how they put them on a little wheels. Does anyone do that with their beds? We'll just do that. Kind of says a bed, doesn't it? I think. There you go. That's gonna work good, I guess. Usually it's be 2 mattresses. Let's put some eyeballs on the mother. That's the mom. And I think that might be it. That might be it for this dream. Okay. Whoops, kind of got too much color there. It's interesting, the color. By the way, if you're interested in painting and maybe you're watching this, I'll just say, just a little advice to you all. The more you paint, the better you become. I would say that the word would be, what would be the word? you get better at the idea of being intuitive. You have better intuitive moves with your hand-eye paint color combination depicting what you're doing. So if you can just keep the passion and not get too frustrated, you will find that you will get you'll have some nice results. Not to say that this is some sort of groundbreaking masterpiece, but just, you know, we are getting some kind of information put forth. We were able to hang in there and get it to do something, to say something. Okay, if you see something, paint it, which is what I like to say. Let's go back to our Iggy's dream, where he left all his teeth in the apple. So let's fix this one here. All right, there's Nick. Nick is in the chat room. Good to see you, Nick. We're halfway through. If you do want to call, we can paint one of your dreams if you'd like. All right, let's see if we can get some teeth in here. Okay, so there's some teeth. Let's put some teeth here. Yeah, this is gonna be really weird. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm feeling it, Nick. I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling your dream. Look at that. Ooh, shoot. We got the point across here pretty good. Let's just, we can kind of clean it up a little bit maybe, or not. Let's see. A little more. Okay, let's fix this. Maybe a bigger brush. The biggest thing I find with painting is that you got to be careful about the apple bites back, says Draw Mio. I would say that the thing you got to be careful about painting is spending too much time with that little brush. I'm always, I guess I'm always pointing that out, but then I always go back to the little brush, as we all do, I find, but it's, you sometimes better off, as I'm, of course, doing that just now here with the small brush, but see, that doesn't need, see, let's go to the bigger brush, and get some more paint on there, too, jeez. Start smashing the paint and you're kind of not getting any kind of movement, any kind of depth or dimension with your paint and your colors. You're just smashing it, and that's a common thing that happens a lot with when you paint, particularly when you're spending time trying to depict. Oh, I should put this thing on here so I can make sure it's. There's the nose. Let's get the nose going on. There you go. And then that's his lip. I guess that's his lip. I don't know what's going on here. I guess it's kind of dark. Yeah, we can go dark on this side. Start looking at the side of his face. Go bigger on that brush. I think the brush could go bigger on this wider space here. let's do this tongue. Get the tongue looking. Get some tongue action. With no teeth. Put that little middle line in the middle of the tongue. Oh yeah. There's no teeth. Oh my God, there's no teeth, Nick. Iggy. Just give us some more dimension here while we're at it. I believe we have this one resolved. We can give some highlights maybe on this. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Sometimes I'm always hesitant to do highlights, but it helps. Rarely do you get an apple that has a little bit of a leaf on it. That's a pretty corny element, isn't it? I should get that, knock that out. Knock that out. That's no one has that. There's no leaf. It's just a stem. Okay, someone tried calling, but we lost you. I'm not sure why, but that happens. This going on here. Okay, anyway, we're ready to take your call if you have a dream that you would like painted. If you'd like us to talk to you about your dream, analyze your dream in a entertaining way of some sort. Again, I'm not a professional by no means, but it is fun to talk about dreams. If you don't talk to me about your dreams, talk to somebody else, your loved ones or just your friends at work or whatever. Dreams are a great icebreaker. A lot of people have found that it's a great pickup. It's a great pickup line. No, maybe, could be. All right, I think we sort of resolved this one to some degree. Let's see. Get some stuff here. I find that sometimes the more I paint on something, the more I ruin the darn painting. Let's see if I can get some more teeth here. Get some more teeth. Oh yeah. There's teeth on the other side. Yes. What are you talking about? You gotta put teeth on the other side, like it totally, like the guy's whole mouth got just all the teeth. I mean, all the teeth came out. Oh, this is awful. Just awful. What a nightmare it is. Boom. All right. Like I said, we can sometimes you start, you kind of like you're like massaging your painting forever, and it doesn't really. Okay, let's take this next call here. Yeah, it's time to work on another canvas. Oh, look at the chat room is alive and well, isn't it? Yes, yeah. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hello.
Hi.
This is CJ.
CJ, what's up, CJ?
Hi. I have a dream I can tell you about.
Oh, totally. We want to paint it. We want to paint your dreams, CJ. Let me just give me
This is a dream of mine. I've been wanting to talk to you for ages. I just keep catching your live streams at the wrong time.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Well, we've been doing it at this time for the most part, though I'm always thinking about changing it, and so I'm switching around. But okay, great, CJ. So you got a dream, huh? What do you got? What do you got, CJ?
I could tell you one specific part of it, but it was me back in Chicago, and it was me walking through what I thought was this area, downtown. And basically, I was carrying this pig, this wooden pig, this tiny little, maybe 2 foot long wooden pig.
Wooden pig?
And
like, why would it be wooden?
Wooden pig. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So I had the same question.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I walk into this hotel lobby, and I ask the concierge, I'm like, where do I put this thing?
Yeah.
And the decor was this like Victorian red velvet floor and beautiful golden wallpaper.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting set up for this event, and I didn't know what this event was.
Okay.
And she says, well, just go walk in and put it down. And I said, okay. So I walk in, and all these people are set at these tables, and I still don't know. I don't know what to do with this pig. And I walk up to this man sitting at this table, and he said, well, just go put it down. And I said, okay. So I walk back out to the hallway, and down this hallway of this like velvet floor and this golden painted walls, and with all these picture frames on the left side of this hallway.
Yeah.
And on the right were these like divots in the right side of the hallway, and each divot had these couches. The far end of it was this window, and then these walls were maybe 15, 20, 30 feet tall, really big walls. And in the divots, what I saw were these little wooden animals, and I was like, okay. So I walk over, and I see that there is one divot that's missing a wooden animal at the center of it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, all right, this is where this thing goes.
Yeah.
And I put it down, and I wake up at the end. That's the end of my dream.
And you said like it's like a little. You said you said in the hallway. So every between the paintings and between these fancy walls, it's like little areas that have like a little wooden sculpture things in between. But this one,
yeah, like these bears and these lions and elephants, and they're all maybe 2 feet long. They're these maybe a tan color, but this pig is this purple spotted pig.
Yeah.
For some reason, he needed to be put at that spot, and I don't know why.
Right. Okay.
The divots are these like half circles. They were these like, I mean, it's the best, a little lounge area, and maybe a half dozen to a dozen of these before you got to the end of the hallway.
Gotcha. I'm trying to. When you say divot, it's like a little, but it's like a little space that backs away from the wall, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So you would see like a long, a long hallway, and on the left you see these, each divot opposite side of the divot, each lounge would be these paintings, these Victorian old paintings.
Do they are the other animals? Are they on pedestals then?
No, there's no pedestals. It was almost just there's just these little sculptures. They're just on the floor at the center.
Oh, they're on the floor. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So then there's some fancy other wooden animal sculptures, and then mixed in with these fancy old paintings. Do you have like a background in art or something? Like, where do you care about that kind of stuff, or not so much care, but you've been sort of maybe or seen too much of that, or what's your connection with?
Maybe. No, yeah, I work in art and design.
Okay, so you're aware of stuff like that. Maybe that could be while you're regurgitating that kind of stuff, I would imagine.
Maybe, yeah. This is one of my first summers in Chicago, and I remember specifically the place was called the Purple Pig, and the Purple Pig was a restaurant. I don't know if it's still around, but the Purple Pig was a small little fine dining spot downtown in Chicago, and I just somehow thought that that's what this place was. It was some sort of high class, weird, fancy Victorian architectural hotel.
And
it was not.
But in some ways, you had the Purple Pig.
I did. But I had to get it. I had to get rid of it. I had to put it down. It wasn't it wasn't scary. It wasn't like. It was just much more affirmative. Everybody had a thing to do, and my thing was to put this thing down.
Yeah. Well, and it sounded like you really you accomplished what was needed in the dream, and it was a positive experience.
Yeah, it was a fun little weird nightmare.
It was, I mean, maybe I wouldn't see it as a nightmare, but you thought it could be.
Oh yeah, I was anti-nightmare, like the opposite of a nightmare. It was very vivid, but in the ways that.
But I could see where you could think that maybe during the dream itself, you were thinking that maybe it could be a nightmare. In a
maybe I wasn't sure what to do with it yet, right? Like
and you're thinking, oh man, where is this headed? What are we gonna do? Am I gonna, like, next thing you know, whatever, teeth falling out, or some other.
No, nothing like that. I don't ever. None of. I mean, whenever I have a dream like that, it's never scary. But it was much more. It was much more inquisitive and weirder and lucid. But, well, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk about my dream.
Oh, totally.
And
yeah. Thanks for sharing the dream. It's fascinating. Sort of you knew that you were in Chicago, and you have all this information, and that's the beauty of a dream. It's really neat.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, have a great rest of your week, man.
I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more, and thanks for calling. Sweet dreams.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, there goes CJ calling in. What's up in the chat room? Chat room is alive and well, like I mentioned before, and I'm not reading the chats, but they are there. I see, there's Iggy, and Burt Reynolds, Mustache, Sanzio, Gamer in the chat room. What's going on, guys? The other two paintings are kind of done in a sense. I don't think I'm going to mess with the other two, so let's try to trick out this one a little bit, give it a little more love here on the program. Said something about red velvet. Of course, I got it all wrong, But I have been to Chicago on a few occasions, and I've been into like some establishments similar to what he was mentioning. So I'm kind of like, and of course any kind of old kind of building, old city scenario, New York, Boston, for that matter, San Francisco, LA, whatever, any city is going to have these kind of old 1930s feel, or even older, where you have these kind of old stodgy setups, where you have these kind of just kind of an old, crappy, not crappy, but just, you know, a bunch of old paintings in gold leaf frames and old stupid, I say stupid, I shouldn't say that, statues and just whatever. And somehow that's how people, you know, that's how people back in the day celebrated, I don't know, success and high, what do they call it? High fashion, or no, not high. I didn't really quite get the enclave or whatever. Okay, so he said there was a bear kind of over here. I put a bear in this section there. This is, by the way, this is all hearsay from CJ. From his dream, and so I'm just kind of grasping at straws about trying to make sense of what his dream was about. So this is supposed to be a bear. Yeah, that's kind of working out. Give us some ears. Some highlights on the shot, work the frames. Oh, we got another call. Let's see who this is. Hello, caller. Who's this?
This is Andy. How you doing?
What's up, Andy?
Not much. I was just thinking about my dreams and figured I'd call in.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it and paint your dreams.
Absolutely. Well,
let me get a canvas here. Just a second, Andy. I gotta get a canvas here.
Oh, I got you, man.
Canvases. Running out of canvases here. Just a second. Okay. Okay. All right. Andy's dream. Andy's dream. Andy. Okay. What do you got? What do you got for us, Andy?
Well, I had a dream that my girlfriend and I,
Yeah.
we went and lived in China for like a month.
Okay.
And stayed with like a Chinese family.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I remember about it is that we were making Chinese food with like the family that we were staying with.
Yeah.
And it was just a very nice mother figure making us some dinner.
Okay.
And that's really all I remember. It's kind of nice.
Kind of just that. Just
Yeah, big time.
good times. Good times. So this was a good dream.
Yeah, it was very pleasant. I'm at college right now, and I don't eat too much of my mom's cooking anymore.
Okay.
Because I'm away, but
Yeah.
but I think that was maybe that was a sign that I got to go home and eat some of my mom's cooking.
Well, is she Chinese or no? She's not. Is she?
My mom is not Chinese. I don't know where that part came from.
Okay. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe you just watched a documentary on China or something, maybe, or that whole.
You know what?
Yeah.
That could be it. I mean, I'm taking like a politics class right now, and
Or
we
yeah.
just talk about China.
Yeah, or the fact that we're talking about the coronavirus and all that stuff probably comes into play. So maybe
that could be true.
Yeah, there could be that. Yeah,
Good thought. I appreciate the interpretation.
Yeah, but I think what the dream is saying is there are don't take the news for what it is. Understand that these are people, and they also could be your mom serving you some lovely food.
Absolutely. Well said.
They know they know how to party. They can party too.
Oh yeah.
And take care of you and your girlfriend. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. You have a good one.
All right then. Thanks for calling, Andy.
Bye bye.
Sweet dreams. Okay, well, we got a lot of dreams going here. I'm gonna mess with these a little more here. We can stay a little longer because I can put some more paint on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little more, get another glass of wine. How about that, guys? Okay, I'll be right back. You're watching Painting Your Dreams with Mr. Let's Paint. I'll be right back. Maybe I could use the bathroom too. How about that? We'll go a little longer tonight. How about that? All right? Tell your friends. I'll be right back. 5 minutes or sooner. All right, we're back. Okay, we're back. Let's put some more paint down here, guys. Let me get some fresh gloves here. Okay. See if I can get this one going here. Get this one going if we can. Yeah, let's put this glove, this painting, this brush in the brush cleaning section here. All right, all right, all right. Okay, we're back. Is this Andy? This is Andy, right? Okay. I paint Chinese buildings. I always put the little red roof. That's what I think of Chinese architecture. Just a whole bunch of that everywhere, which is somewhat, there's some truth to it, but probably not exactly true, is it? Okay. Let's see if I can get this lady. This is the Chinese mother. Is mother that is taking good care of him. Surrogate mother. Most likely. That's the case. Give her some black hair. Got some bangs, working the bangs. Got some curls. Okay, how about some noodles? Give you some noodle soup, some kind of ramen, delicious something. So he's with his girlfriend. We'll have him holding hand, you know, because it's all romantic and stuff. You know, I didn't mention this, but maybe they're due for a trip to China. Maybe they need to go to China. All right, let's get another call here. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, John. This is Max.
Hey, Max. What's going on?
Not much. I have a dream for you.
Okay, we got another dream. Let's work on another dream. Let's go back to another. Go back to this one here. And
Sorry to interrupt.
No. It's important. Your dreams are important to us here, Max. So we got to paint all your dreams. Your dreams are important. Let's see what you got, Max. Okay.
Definitely. So this one I had I don't know how long ago this was. I had it.
Yeah.
Kind of one that stuck in my mind.
Okay.
So here I am. I'm sitting in my living room in a reclining chair, and every time I recline the chair, a rat that is holding a hammer breaks out of the wall.
Ooh.
And I'm facing the wall.
Oh.
I'm pretty close to the wall in the recliner.
Oh no.
Yeah. But then it happens when I recline the chair, and then when I go back down to the normal position, the rat seals itself up back in the wall.
Oh.
But it's like a little, maybe 2 feet tall rat.
Yeah. So here's the recliner. You're in the reclining position. I'm gonna do that, since that's when we get the rat to come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So there you are, and then the rat comes out with a hammer. Does it hit you in the head or anything, or you don't know, or?
No, it just kind of stood there to scare me. I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah.
This is crazy fucking rat, man. I'm telling you,
Crazy
these
rat.
rats are crazy.
Moral of the story, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, they are crazy. By the way, have you tried if you had rat problems in the past, like I know I've had?
I don't know if I've ever seen one in person, so I guess I'm lucky.
Oh man, they actually, you know what? They're actually, you know, they're mammals, you know, and so because of that, there are, you know, human traits that they have eyes, you know, they have feelings, you know, so it's kind of, if you're in a position where you feel like you got to kill one, it's kind of a bad experience, I find. You know.
Yeah, I had a bad experience with a bat in the house.
Okay.
Lately.
Yeah.
And just about killed that, but apparently I learned after I hit it with a shovel, I learned that there's a $500 fine here in Michigan for killing a bat.
Oh well, hey, look, don't incriminate yourself on the internet here.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. So rats, you know, mammals. I mean, there's something special about them, and yet we're afraid of them, and you know. Now people have pet rats, you know.
Mhm.
I can't seem to get a rat to look like a rat for some reason. I'm usually good at doing rats. I've definitely dealt with that whole experience of getting rid of them. What I have found in my own experience with rats, is I've had rats, you know, in the walls and stuff like that, is you know, you could kill them, but then they just keep coming back because the smell, their scent, they just keep coming back. And so what you got to do, is just seal out all the areas that they're coming into. That's the only way to do it. because they just keep coming. They multiply, and so you just have to stop the area where they're going to, and that's the only way to kill, get rid of rats.
Right. Oh, that's crazy. You ever see a Rat King?
Oh, is that a movie? I apparently not.
No. It's a technical term, I guess, for like, I don't know if it happened a lot back when there were like plagues and stuff, but like it's like when rats get their tails tangled together.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like fuse together. It's weird. You should look it up sometime. But it's a weird sight. They call it a Rat King.
I had no idea. Never heard of that. Sounds like a bar. Sounds like a bar to go to, where you could get like, beers from like India and, all over the world and stuff. I traveled the 7 seas and I got beers from all over there, and it's called Rat King, And I'll tell you all my stories of all my expedition, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you sell your paintings that you do out here?
Yeah, we those are always available. Sure.
Are they just on your site?
Well, I haven't. I have ways. I have an Etsy store, and just in that. So yeah, there are ways to get, or you can just contact me, and you can PayPal me and buy something that way. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, sweet.
Well, thanks so much for your dream. That's a beautiful dream. You weren't scared or nothing,
thank you so much.
You weren't scared, were you?
No, I think I might have like woken up, and that's why I remember the dream. It scared me.
Yeah, it is kind of scary, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, have a good night, John.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in. All right. Sweet dreams.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Still got work on a couple of these a little longer here. Let me fix this rat. I kind of like the backdrop. I kind of like how this spilled the paint. Okay, let's see here. I don't like this part here. Let's try to clean up this. Make it look more like a rat, I guess, is what we're trying to do here. Since I don't seem to kind of made too many tails, so let's just clean that up, and I think we can leave the rest alone. There's a tendency, or I always have a tendency to, cover the whole space with the raw canvas, but we're just going to leave the raw canvas as is here. It's not necessary to. We're trying to get the dream. We're not. Here's the thing: is a fun thing to consider about when you make a piece of artwork, is that, yeah, it is maybe an piece of art, but maybe it's also you're just trying to get your point across, or someone else's point across, and if that's the case, then it's not as imperative to have it all figured out. You're just trying to get your idea across, and screw the perfection. You know what I mean? Screw that. That will keep you down. Perfection will keep you down. Keep you from doing anything. All right, Max. That's your lovely dream. Let's give him a smiley face if we can. He's a happy little guy. Yeah, I'm a happy little guy here. That's it. Ooh, we got another person calling in. All right, let's get another person here if we can. Just a second here. Let's get this next call in here. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, bitch. Are you available, you fucking bitch? Fuck you, whore.
All right. I don't know what that's about. All right. Clear up some of this shit. Hello, caller. Who's this?
I very much love sucking your cock.
Are you
We're getting inundated with the bullshit calls. All right, so we'll just we'll close off the Skype phone calls, and let's finish off the this other painting here if we can. Get rid of this. This is getting in the way. Let's put that away. All right, let's finish off CJ's. Oh no, Andy's. Andy's dream. Let's get that going on here. And out of some paper towels. Okay. Let's see if we can get these guys. That's all right. We're not taking any more calls. I'm going to try to wrap things up. So we're just going to finish off this one here because it needs a little more love, a little more special sauce, as they say, or not. Let's put a little blue sky up there. I'll put some faces to the work on the faces, and then I think we'll be done. We'll do a recap of all the dreams that we had tonight, and then I'll post these up on Instagram. My Instagram is @Let'sPaintTV. @Let'sPaintTV. Okay, let's go here. Just spreading the paint, pushing the paint, just pushing the paint. That's all it is. Okay, let's put some happy faces on here. I'm just assuming that they have blonde hair. So it's so what do you call it? Stereotypical to be putting a white person with the blonde hair, you know. It's kind of stupid. But there is some you know, it is possible that it could be the case. Now almost 99%. Asians have black hair. Africans too, I think. Africans would have all black hair. They just I don't think they have variety in the color of the hair. Is that right? I could be wrong. Thinking off the top of my head here, so bound to be wrong. Okay, let's get some. I'll get them smiling. And we'll call it a day. They're happy. It was a happy dream, no doubt. At least I think it was. That's a beautiful heat rising up. Whoops. Well, I think that's pretty much got the idea across. All right, let's get maybe some windows in there. There's some windows. I'm not really sure that the Chinese architecture has windows like this, but I'm adding my own sort of thought about Western cartoony influence of what a house looks like to an Oriental architecture, Chinese. This also could probably be a Japanese architecture. So there's a lot of similarities, you know, at least architecturally wise. Well, with that red thing, there's probably a reason for that. I wouldn't know what it is. Okay, I think we got our point across. We made some sense here, guys. So we recap. I know I've dragged this out. Let's recap the paintings here tonight, okay? Okay, so this one is from Andy. Andy dreamt that he was in China, and a kind of a mother figure was serving him food with his girlfriend and him. So that's the story there. Okay, that's Sandy's dream. Okay, let's put that over here. Oh. And this is Max's dream. Max's dream. He dreamt that he was on a recliner, and as he reclined back, a rat comes out of the wall with a big old hammer. And that's kind of nice. I kind of like that one. Just for the simplicity, you know? I like the simplicity, no doubt. We like the simplicity here. Let me see if I got it. Where do I put this? Let's put it here, I guess. Alright. Now this one is CJ. CJ had a dream. Kind of a long-winded dream with that, but it's kind of true to the fact about a dream. They tend to be long-winded, and he dreamt that he had a wooden pig, a sculpture of a wooden pig, and he was in Chicago at like some kind of old, stuffy, old world kind of place, and he basically just left the pig there. He found a spot along with other wooden animals and also paintings and whatnot. Okay, kind of a strange dream, no doubt. Okay, and let's keep going here. We have, this one is, the first one was from Iggy. Iggy called in, and he dreamt that he bit into the apple, and as he bit into the apple, all his teeth came out. And that's the classic teeth, losing your teeth dream, and that can be reoccurring, and it was for him. Okay, and then last but not least, it is Paula's dream. She dreamt that she was on the bed with her mom and her new boyfriend, which, by the way, her mom is not around anymore, so she's, and so also she has no, the fact that she would have a new boyfriend and not her father or her husband would be kind of awkward. And then she's on the bed with them, and she farted, and she felt very uncomfortable about the whole experience. Well, how about them apples? How about them dreams, people? Those were some crazy dreams, weren't they? Thanks again for hanging out with us tonight, talking about dreams, painting dreams. I'll post these up on Instagram at Let's Paint TV. That's my call letters. And thanks again for hanging out with us here tonight. I am Mr. Let's Paint. Good night. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, people. Sweet dreams. We'll be back again tomorrow night. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, 2 Greenwich Mean Time.